Hello, my friends. How you doing? It's me, Lasty here. Welcome to, today's a sad day, the final episode of The Road to Glory. This year, of course. Just this year. It's just New Year's Eve, mate. That's all it is. Don't worry about it. I'm not quitting or anything. Happy New Year's Eve to you. It's episode number 105. If you enjoyed today, do me a favour. Smash a thumbs up. Perhaps you're watching this as you're bored or you're waiting and ready to go out for partying later or whatever it may be. If you do that, then enjoy, be safe, be healthy, be wary, and just have a great time. Not just a good time, a great time. Yeah, let's get stuck in, shall we? So what you're seeing here is now that we've completed the Eusebio SBC, we can go off on another direction and go for somebody else. And the next player that I'm going for here is going to be the Martinelli SBC, the Winter Wildcards one. It was like the first Winter Wildcards SBC that came out, and we're starting him over a week later because, well, I think he actually looks really good. And the fact that I've pulled John Barnes out of the squad means that I've not got an RB dribbler anymore in terms of having the playstyle plus. So I'm thinking maybe I need like a Martinelli as one of my wide cams, perhaps. And he's quite expensive, but definitely doable with the daily fodder that I seem to be getting at the moment. So we'll get the first couple of squads done with what we've already got in the club. Because oddly enough, the Eusebio SBC didn't completely and utterly tap me out. I've still got a few bits to work with. Including like a 90 rated Benzema. So yeah, it's actually all right. There is a couple of 87 rated squads. There is also an 88 rated squad for this one. So I'm hoping to get good fodder from like my next batch of 83 times 10s, 85 plus player picks, you know, but there's only a day or so left of that stuff. So or as I'm recording this, I think there's a couple of days left of it. So I will be doing my very best to attain that fodder whilst I need it. Because yeah, I've got to try and get this Martinelli done. He's out for like a couple more weeks, but yeah, we want to get him done whilst the fodder is attainable. The other thing is, if I keep doing the daily login SBC, I think we'll come to the end of that in a couple of days, and with that, I think we get like an 84 times 20 or something. So hopefully there'll be some decent fodder. I thought I was going to need that to complete Eusebio, didn't I, the other day? But yeah, we've got that done already. So excellent stuff. We are well on our way to having a crazy squad. We'll never say no, and we'll always be thankful for getting a random inform in a player pick. Definitely appreciated. I'm going to stick these cards right here into the Premier League part of Martinelli. There was a couple of cards there that I'd just been sort of saving up in the club, but I don't really need them, so rip the band-aid off, stick them into the SBC, and part ways so that we can hopefully get a really good card. Because I don't know, I haven't really seen much about Martinelli from people that have used him on the game, but I see really good pace stat, really good dribbling stat, okay shooting and passing. I'm sure they're fine, but just that technical plus with that pace and dribbling, I'm sure he's going to move really well. And of course, he's got 5-star skills on this card, so yeah, that's just interesting to me. So finally, after a few days, it's time to actually head back in and play some gameplay. And I realised, you know what, I probably should qualify for the weekend league. So that is exactly what we're aiming to do here. The first opponent, I went into the game, I was screen sharing it for one of my mates on Discord, because we were just bored chatting in a call. And we both kind of laughed at this guy's squad right off the bat. And then I realised that I know I was way overconfident here. For someone that hadn't played the game for about a week, yeah, I was certainly rusty, and my opponent was decent. I don't know what his team was all about. Maybe he was just trying to be slightly different, and I applaud him for that, if that is the case. But yeah, he certainly had a strange squad, and it turns out Miroslav Klose and Radioactive Zaha absolutely kind of tore me a new one. So I'm 4-2 down here. I think I do get it back to 4-3. But yeah, this is not going to be a first game victory for me today. We are going to end up getting a red card with Van Dijk. Harsh. I was going to cover that with Havertz. There's no way he's last man, even though he kind of is. And annoyingly, as soon as I'd made the changes to get a new centre-back in and taken one of my cams off, he scores pretty much instantly from the free kick. So I lose 5-3. GG's to you. And And yeah, I played it out because we're going to use it as a warm-up game and hope that the next game is better. Well, the very next game, I was 1-0 down. I equalised, got it to 1-1, and then I won a penalty and my opponent paused and quit at 1-1. So, yeah, really appreciate that. But then the next game, we go 1-0 down straight away. Going to go 2-0 down here. Kaka's going to weave his way around, and it's not even the Kaka that I've got. It's just the base Kaka. So I'm 2-0 down here thinking, oh my God, everyone's a demon out here today. What am I coming up against? So, luckily I get a penalty. Eusebio wins a pen, Kane scores it. And into the second half we go. I can get my equaliser on 55 minutes on the clock. Harry Kane scoring again, great run from him. But then I stupidly, literally from probably the next attack, just give a penalty away. I bait him though. He tries to hit me with the Panenka down the middle, and Schmeichel gets the save. It took until the 84th minute to get this opportunity here. Super subs Adama and John Barnes linking up to get me a 3-2 victory. We're on the board in playoffs. Only 3 more wins needed out of 8 games to hopefully be able to play in the weekend league. So I reckon we'll just about make it. But yeah, that was a more difficult start than I had imagined, because I had a mate go like 10-0. I had friends just doing better than they normally would in playoffs, saying that it was really easy. So maybe I was just like super overconfident. Anyway, next game we go into, Virgil makes an like uncharacteristically abnormal mistake, which I just sort of like take into my stride with Harry Kane, score the goal. I then grab the ball off him with some high pressure there from Zidane and go 2-0 up. But the best goal of the game was scored by Hansen, the inform Hansen card. She scored a worldie of a that was an incredible touch from that free kick to score. But as you can see here, my opponent's going to get a red card for a last-ditch challenge, or last-man challenge, should I say. I'm 2-1 up. I'm through again with Harry Kane. Score a red time shot. I wasn't hitting too much green in this one. I found that for some reason, maybe the servers weren't as free-flowing as they normally are. I don't know, but I wasn't hitting as many green times. I think I sort of got into it a little bit. And again, that could definitely be because I was rusty. I hit that one, so you know, when I had no real pressure on me, I was able to hit my green time shots. But a lot of the time, I was kind of fluffing them. So yeah, we need to work on that. I'm sure as I play more games over the next few days, when it's not Christmas anymore, right? So I need to get fully back on the gameplay grind. We should be better at hitting our green times. We hope so, anyway. So 2-1, turned it around, my friends. Into the next game, my opponent offers out a free victory. I mean, it took me 2 goes at it to score the goal. I tapped it with Zidane rather than smashed it in the back of the net, and his goalie actually made the save. But unfortunately, this person was on either PlayStation or PC, so I couldn't message him to say thank you. But I appreciate the free win in playoffs. Don't often get those, do you? So yeah, that was really nice. So we're now 3-1, looking likely that the weekend league is going to be qualified for. A perfect first and second touch there from Harry Kane, and a really nice ball roll and finish from him. When the thing you worry about when you're getting a Harry Kane done, or unlocking one for your club or whatever, is that he's not the quickest, and he's only got 3-star skills. Well, those 2 goals right there, due to his playstyle plus with the crazy good first touch, they are the reasons why this Kane is actually unbelievable. And yeah, if you can get around the fact that he's a little bit clunky, if you're trying to left stick dribble with him in and around the box, a load of defenders, then yeah, you don't want. That's not where he's going to be great in. He's going to be great on the counter attack if you can take that first touch just away from the defender enough to get running. Once you get running, he's like mostly lengthy, and you will sprint through and score with his crazy 96 shooting. Right? I don't know if the SBC is still out. I'm going to guess it probably isn't. But if it is, consider Harry Kane. Really, you should. He's absolutely unreal. He's way better than Eusebio for me so far. On the subject of Eusebio, obviously he's been the main thing that we've been grinding towards for the last week. Using him in these games today, I wasn't really that impressed. I'm guessing it's going to be one of those things where I get used to him and he ends up being a complete beast, because there's just no way he's not going to be, right? Everyone else says he is. I think I'm maybe just using him wrong, or I'm not used to him or something. But yeah, he's getting outshone by Harry Kane big time. And just in general, I'm not used to him yet. Not exactly sure how to play with him. So yeah, he's had a little bit of a quiet start to the club, I should say. But he does score. He scored a couple of goals, a couple of nice finishes from him. So I'm not gonna moan too much, complain too much. But I feel like the ball doesn't stick to his feet like I thought it would. I mean, this is a terrible example, me saying that as he just weaves through the defence and walks around a goalkeeper as well with some crazy tight dribbling. But like, you know, we'll get properly used to him, I'm sure. I had no regrets in doing the SBC though. It's a card that I really like. I like the look of the card and stuff, so I really wanted him in the club. Makes the team look really cool, and I'm sure we'll get properly used to him as well. Next opponent has a cool squad. I've said cool too many times this video. I do apologise. He's got loads of really nice looking players with some cool green cards. One of them being the first owner Winter Wildcards, Virgil van Dijk, who again made an uncharacteristic error, and that led me going 1-0 up. Led me to going 1-0 up, and then yeah, score a green time finesse with Zizou after the ball roll scoop to get past the defender. That was enough for the rage quit. That is 6 wins on the board. Enough for me. Don't need to go any further than that. You don't need to go any further than 4 wins, right? Really, you just need to get those 20 points. But I give a little victory away here to my next opponent before my playoffs are completed, and we are rewarded with, I think, a rare gold pack and 2 mega packs is what you get for the 6 wins, isn't it? So yeah, we got a free gifted win, so we gave one, of course, to my opponent. 2 mega packs and a rare gold pack, not a rare players pack. We also reached level 11. We can go ahead and get a new XL Tifo. I put that one on straight away just because, well, the one I've currently got is like a animated Christmassy snow one. Well, Christmas is done now, so we're going to move on from that. I do get an inform, tradable inform, 84 rated Danny Rodriguez in my first pack, in the rare gold pack. Excellent stuff. That's 37.5k going into the club. We can start building up our coin balance again, ready to spend it on more player picks before they expire, because that's what I like to do. You know, we've got a Martinelli SBC to complete, you know, so the player picks are still vitally important way of us getting fodder. So yeah, we'll get that. Not much from the next mega pack, just a Botman. And we can discard some contracts and whatnot. And then the final one here is going to be, oh, not great. Javi Galan, 82, I think it is. So, yeah, I mean, he looks miserable as well. I would be if I was walking, you know, being the main player in this pack. It would make me miserable as well. It's not what you want to see. You want to see a walkout or a promo card or something. So anyway, we can move on to, I had one random little player pick there. I've got a batch coming up for you as well. Yeah, Pickford there, not great. I think I end up doing like 20 in a row right now. I don't know what just happened on my screen right there. Something kind of glitched. Hopefully that didn't happen on your end. It went sort of green for me for a minute there. I think my Premiere Pro is acting up a little bit. But the yeah, we're doing 20 player picks real quick right here. It's not started off too amazingly, but we're going to hopefully get some nice players throughout. It needs to start picking up, though, doesn't it? I'm seeing 83s and 82s. Another 83. Surely this one's good. Hey, we get an inform. 84 Daniel Rodriguez again. We sold the tradable one, of course. And then an 87 rated Thunderstruck Bremer. Definitely take that. And then a walkout Musiala. And then... I thought we were going on a hype thing there. We got an 85 Eze. That's all right as well. But yeah, it's certainly not the greatest batch of these player picks that I've opened. Definitely not the worst, though. You know, we'll take a couple of high-rated cards. But I think the luck is when you open them individually. When you're desperate for a special card or you're desperate for a fodder player, open them one by one, and the game shall give you what you request, what you would like. I don't know. Gone a bit Edwardian there. But anyway, my friends, we've come towards the end of the episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, do me a small favor. It's the final video of the year. If you've enjoyed my content throughout 2023, I'd absolutely love to see a thumbs up. Can we aim for like 2,000 likes or something? That'd be awesome on this video. So thank you so much. Subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Cheers. All the best for you. Hope you have a great night tonight. Hope you've had a good 2023. And of course, I wish you all the best for 2024. May it be the best year that you've had so far in life. We'll talk again tomorrow. Hey, I'll see you next year. Catch you tomorrow, folks. See ya.